Morning guys. So this is a strange video for me to make because I wasn't going to make this or talk about it. But on Friday, after having a troubled life, I got a diagnosis from a psychiatrist. No counsellor or GP, an actual psychiatrist. And I thought was bipolar. So I was expecting some diagnosis, but actually I got diagnosed with 3 different things, and it came as a bit of a shock. Firstly, dyslexic. That kind of wasn't so much of a shock because I struggle reading. My grammar's terrible. Just words move about when I'm trying to read off a page and stuff. It's really fucking frustrating. And that's been recognised now. No one has ever mentioned dyslexia before to me, so I'm all right with that. Now, actually, when I do tests and stuff at work, it'll be easier because I'll get different versions. So then let's move on to the second thing, which is ADHD, which I just did not recognise. I just thought it was for calling naughty kids and doping them up because people couldn't be asked with them. But so I had a bit of a problem. But after it was explained to me by a professional, like I understand now. You know, I've been ignorant with this, but there isn't that much awareness, is there? People just say that kid's got ADHD and that's it, it's as far as it goes. And I'm 42, like what the fuck? But now I've accepted it, I've looked into it, I understand it more, and I agree, I've had it all my life. Why has nobody noticed? My girlfriend, I think, noticed. But anyway, so that's the second diagnosis. Now the third one is the one that I really struggled with. I felt like my world had fallen apart. I was gutted. I was upset. And I was confused because I was diagnosed with autism. But I live independently. I live on my own and I work 40 hours a week. I do everything on my own. I have no support, no help. I don't need it. I'm high functioning. So I didn't think I could be autistic. So I queried this with the psychiatrist, and everything they described to me is me. Like there was no getting away from it, and I accept it, but I didn't. So I spent a day walking around feeling like I was a different species of human. I phoned my girlfriend because I thought she was going to finish with me. Like, this is part of the condition, not being able to work things out and overreacting. Like, so that was a shock, and I felt a bit embarrassed, and I was not going to tell anybody. Do you know, like, I'm 42 and I find out I'm dyslexic, autistic, with ADHD. All in one day I find this out. Once again, I'll reiterate, diagnosed by a psychiatrist. It's correct. So I wasn't going to tell anybody, but I've had time to reflect, I've had time to think, and you know what? I'll tell anybody because I'm not ashamed to be autistic, and I'm not ashamed to have ADHD and be dyslexic, because that is me. That's who I am. I admit I need help, which I'm going to get now through medication to stabilise my moods because I'm so fucking bad-tempered, and that's part of the getting frustrated because I can't work things out, and I don't understand when people are talking to me, but I don't know that I don't understand. I think I can, and it causes a lot of frustration and anger, and it's been a problem all my life, which now will improve. And I only went to get diagnosed because I've fallen in love with my girlfriend, and I told her I would try to get help with my, with my problems, basically, and I have done. And she wouldn't have been bothered if I didn't, because she's down to by me no matter what. And the point of this video is I'm saying I'm not ashamed anymore. Like, I don't care about any stigma related to the word autism or ADHD, because if people judge me by it, they can get fucked. And that's it, really. So I just thought I'd get that off my chest, and it's why I'm sometimes erratic, probably. But like, I make loads of videos to post, and I watch them and I don't post them because I'm talking absolute fucking shit. Maybe like I am now. And that's that. So that's where I am in life. So after the shock, I accept it, and like, there's light at the end of the tunnel now, isn't there? Awareness needs to be raised. Go, fuck me. Like, 42. And nobody's picked up on it. Or they have, but we just aren't being asked. And actually, I ain't always wanted to work with healthcare professionals, if I'm quite honest. So there you go, have a good Sunday. Cheers for listening. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.